And who's that?
And I'm the demon.
Oh.
Rude.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So it's not my story, but it was my cousin's. But he told it to me, and it was like pretty creepy when he explained it. But so when he was in high school, this was like obviously like years ago. Him and his friends used to go and ghost hunting in Kota or whatever. So they just go to like abandoned places or places that are supposed to be like haunted. And so he went somewhere like there was like this big house. I think it was abandoned. And it was up in like the hills or whatever. And you know how there's those basements that go underground, and some houses you can see like under the house. You could from the outside you can see like little like
no.
windows and shit like that.
Mhm.
So it was obviously nighttime. So it was him and a couple other people, and one of his, every group of friends, you always got that knucklehead that likes to, like, oh, I'll go down there, do stupid shit, right? So this guy, he goes down there, because like the window, I guess, was kind of broken, right? Like one of the windows, so he squeezes down and then he goes down there. Um, so he goes down there, and I guess something creeped him out. I forget what it was, but something creeped him out, and he came out, and then he started running back to the car because everybody was already back at the car, and he saw. Oh yeah, I remember now. So he saw. I guess he saw like a deer that was just kind of like just out there, and it just like suddenly just bolted, and that kind of creeped him out. So he ran back to the car where they were all at, and when he checked his phone, he had like 500 missed calls, and he had like 8 voicemails. 500 missed calls, like legitimately that many missed calls. And um, when he checked the voicemails, it was like 8 of them or something like that. Like he said, like 6 of them were just like blank. They just you know, and nothing happened. It just hung up. And there was 2 that was just like these like weird sounds and shit like that that went on for like 2 minutes. But like in a
Bruh.
span of like 30 to 60 seconds, like you can't get 500 missed calls. That's like not possible. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was kind of one of those like unexplained type of shit.
Oh, come on. Not one I don't like beers anymore.
I mean, I saw something freaky on the outside in the sky once.
You said what?
I saw something freaky outside like one day in the sky.
What was that?
I don't know. It looked silver and it just didn't do anything.
A UFO?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just feel
God.
like I'm crazy for saying it.
You say you think you're crazy for seeing it?
Yeah. I feel like I saw it.
Who knows, man? Who knows? The universe is huge. What do you guys actually think about extraterrestrials? Do you feel like we're actually
Well,
alone
there's
in
no,
this universe, or do you feel...
there is no fucking way in hell we're the only planet in the whole universe that's got life on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a
possible that we're
chance.
the only one.
Now let me ask
There's
you
like
this
a
then. Let me ask you this then. If you guys believe that, do you feel like there has been a point in time that other um, life forms have visited our planet?
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
100%. 100%.
definitely whenever the whole shabaco of like UFOs and tin hats was a thing, I feel like that's whenever it came out.
You said the what?
The whole like shabaco.
What's that? What's the Shabaka? What are you talking about?
Like back then, whenever they
Uh,
used to like think about like tin hats and the shit like that in the mountains, they're gonna get
Oh,
you.
oh, I see.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
there's
just thought
definitely,
that they were crazy.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of theories out there for sure about that kind of shit.
Um,
A lot of theories.
Yeah, I definitely think they've been around for a long time.
Hmm.
Do I think it's like Men in Black kind of level of shit? Not
Yeah,
necessarily. Like not like that extraordinary, but like definitely
like
something
lizard
else.
people.
Yeah, like I don't think the lizard people, like, do I know what they look like? No. Could we maybe not even see what they look like? Maybe.
This
Like, I mean,
this
you know.
Yeah.
this is getting to that one meme of that lady that's like, they're not real in the airplane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anybody got anything else to share? Any kind of creepy stories or mysterious things to talk about?
Awkward silence.
I mean, I feel like you got a bunch of stories, man. You're holding out on us, man. You're holding out.
Nah. No, but like I told these guys, if I want something scary to happen, I want it to be like Paranormal Activity.
So you want like doors to open and shut, fucking your blankets to be pulled off of you when you're sleeping and shit like that, and
I want to be lifted up.
you want you want to be lifted up. You want someone standing at your bedside just fucking staring at you in the middle of the night.
He said,
Yeah.
he said, I want to be wined and dined. I want my bills paid. This motherfucker needs to do something. Like,
Indeed. I mean, he's gonna be possessing my body shit.
Oh man, it's fucking funny, dude. Hey, Apothacon, earlier when you were telling your stories, because it was like on and off, so I couldn't really hear you very well. I was trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Were you talking about Malcolm, or were you talking about someone else, like a different ghost?
I was talking about Malcolm in my house.
Oh,
Then there was the hotel that I went to with my brother.
Yeah.
Because my friend was nighttime security guard, and we went there. It was creepy as fuck and everything like that. It wasn't that nice.
uh-huh.
And when we left, I don't know. I think I was scratching my face or something like that. You know, like they just like they smell like copper, almost like bloodish.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, when I was like twisting my wrist to look at, because I was looking at my hands because I was just a bit fucking confused. I said to my brother, and his hands smelled the same, and he was just a bit like, "What the fuck?" Well, I had my watch on, and the fucking glass on the watch was all fogged up. You don't see the dial.
The fuck? It's crazy, man. Yo, Infinite.
Yeah.
Welcome back. First off, welcome back. And we were actually it was a very short discussion, but we were talking about like aliens and stuff like that, or what other life
Mhm.
forms might exist in the universe. What are your thoughts on
Mhm.
that? Do you think we're alone in this universe, or do you think there's something out there?
If the universe is as big as the scientists say it really is, we can't be the only ones.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be other life forms out there in other solar systems or other fucking galaxies or whatever. There has to be. We can't be the only ones.
So do you think in some point in time there was a different life form that has visited this planet from another planet?
Oh no. Like, I want to say yes, just because supposedly other civilizations have seen it and they've, documented it and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want to say no because I feel like if every other civilization is as advanced as us, we barely have trouble getting to the moon. You get me?
Yep.
And we got some fucking smart ass people, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, in a way, I want to say I hope so. You know?
He said, "I hope so. Someone to save us."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of these theories of like kind of ancient civilization and stuff like that, and like how they've achieved certain things without power tools and things that we have today, like
Hmm.
pyramids, shit like that. The Montezuma Castle, like how the fuck were they able to make something like that in like the mountains? You know what I'm saying? With just some pickaxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how were they able to do that? And there's theories out there that those people were interacting with other life forms from another planet that gave them resources or the technology to do those kind of things. How
Yeah.
advanced that technology was that they gave them, I don't know, but that's kind of like a lot of the theories that people kind of are on when it comes to shit like that. Like, because sometimes we can't like fathom like how the fuck did they do this with just a bunch of ropes and rock and shit like that. They didn't have electricity or anything like power tools or vehicles or shit like that that could move things or cut things like that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to think about.
Yeah. It is. You think about what they built, how precise everything is,
Hmm.
and then how it like correlates with like astrology and how they do. I don't know. It's just it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean when we do shit like that, we gotta fucking like plan like a motherfucker dude, for like 3 years or some shit just to create a building. You know what I mean? Like there's like so
Yeah.
much planning and not to say that it was easy when they did it, but it's crazy, dude. Like we need cranes and things like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What do you think, Crow? CroSmokrr, chronic smoker?
I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, they did it somehow, but I don't believe that they had help from any other form than human.
Okay. So sorry, you say that you don't believe that some another species from another planet helped them, or you do?
Yeah, I mean, I believe that we're not alone in the universe, but I don't believe that they had help.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I kind of get what he's saying. Like human humans have like progressed in so many ways.
Mhm.
I feel like they can just kind of do anything. I mean, we got to the point where we're here, so
Right.
You know what I always wondered?
What?
But how the fuck is it that there's so many documents or like things that have been documented all this time where, they'll say, oh, well, back during this time, this is what was going on. It's like, aside from, like, that's just based on, one person saying that that's what happened. It almost feels like a chain of life events, like history is all just
we
essentially
pulled.
a theory that's been passed down and down and down from generations of people talking.
Right.
Yeah, it's like playing telephone. You only hear so much
Right.
to the point where it's like already getting like scattered around.
Right,
Right.
like don't get me wrong, like there is like, like factual evidence like, fossils and such, but who said that this is how they sound? Who said this is how they you know what I mean? Like who said that this is what they would have ate? This is what, you know what I mean?
Like dinosaurs.
Like how can you prove that that's what they ate or that's what they sound like or you know what I mean? It's just it's odd.
Yeah, it almost seems like it could possibly be like fabricated. You know what I mean? Like it was just create that
Right.
that history was just created, and they just leave a void in it to keep us, um, wondering, and or maybe just to kind of prove that we've advanced since. But we don't know that they didn't have the technology we have now or better at the time. They could, things could have gotten erased. So we just kind of have to believe with what we're taught in school and shit like that. So that's a good point that you make.
Yeah, they're gonna come for us.
I'm better than what's going on now.
They're like fucking hearing into what we're saying. They're coming for us.
Like
Well,
all those memes that were going around of like, hey, you know, like people that were like, oh, waiting for like my alien daddy to take me on his spaceship. Like,
Oh
girl,
my fucking god,
all
yeah.
those memes. It's like, girl, same, because like I'm sick of this life. Like this life ain't worth living anymore. Like not here, not here. Like it's just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think
Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. I don't know.
no,
another
Molly,
thing
Molly, maybe we're just in Sims right now, and someone else is playing this game.
Yeah,
Literally.
Yup.
right. Don't do me like that.
How many diseases do humans
This
have?
this event right here is a DLC.
Oh my
fuck's sake.
god.
Well, whoever's controlling my character needs to fucking level up and start giving me some more experience points. Fuck.
Stop leaving me in the fucking house playing video games, god damn it.
I know.
Save game already, bro.
Then I think that my player is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and fucking Carlos, whoever created your character, fucking turned the aggression all the way up. The bitch aggression. That stat is maxed out.
Well,
But being nice got 0 points.
Yeah, that's crazy. Willy, are you still there, Willy?
Yeah, what's up?
You falling asleep over there, buddy?
Nah, I was just what's it called? There's a lot of noise, so I had to mute myself.
Did you hear our conversation at all?
Yeah, I did. The aliens and stuff.
What do you think?
I'd
I'd
Yeah,
like to know
from
what you
other
think as
universes.
as an academic of your caliber.
Say that again?
I said as an academic of your caliber, I'd like to know what your thoughts are.
Oh, for the universe stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think there might be stuff out there. 'Cause I don't know if these videos are real, but there's like videos of like UFO or something caught on camera, or like the alien be talking to like be in this like interrogation room or something.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe like I don't know if their technology is more better than us or what. But I would like to do more research on like our solar system.
Yeah. And it's also kind of hard to do research on shit like that too, because like you there's like you don't know what you can believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, like,
but like
99% of shit could be fake, and it's like
yeah,
how can you filter out that 1%? Like how could you really tell? You know, you got to really jump down the rabbit hole of that kind of shit in the internet just to find it. The truth.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's like
I'm gonna hop off real quick.
All right, man.
Elon Musk said something about like how when Earth dies or is about to die or something, you move on to like he's planning to move on to like Mars or something, but like we don't know like what lives are there or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, because we have like the Mars rover there, but there's only so much that thing actually does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it moves like incredibly slow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's basically my perception.
When we use like a telescope to look at, planets that are, obviously like, millions of miles away or whatever, when we're looking at it and we get the image back, I don't know exactly how it works. Like I'm not, fucking, scientist or nothing like that. But from what I understand, when you're looking at the magnification of it, it's actually information that was like years ago. So like what you're looking at is not like real time of what you're actually seeing. So it's kind of like think of it like this, right? If you're if you're typing on your keyboard, to you think you're doing it instantly, but really there's actually a delay, like a very minuscule delay that you're not catching. So it's kind of like that, but think of it putting that in perspective, but like times, fucking millions or whatever. And that's essentially the same thing. So you're kind of seeing a delayed image of the planet that you're looking at.
So does that mean
So like you could possibly be looking at a planet.
Out there.
Let's just say you could be looking at a planet, right, and say, oh, there's a fucking tree right there, but the tree's no longer actually there. You see what I mean? So it's kind of like that.
There'd be other planets that could see dinosaurs on planet Earth, technically.
Right.
Yeah. So does that mean flies see in real time then? Because flies, they see in slow motion, right?
Do they? I did
Yeah,
not know
flies. Yeah, flies see in slow motion. So like that's why it's so hard to like swat a fly or whatever, because they like can see everything in slow mo.
That makes a lot of sense now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Flies have ultra instinct.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That it's all delayed. Like if the moon were to like explode right now, we'd see it like a half an hour later or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much later.
I think moon is like the closest like large object or whatever that's closest to Earth, right? Well, obviously if we've landed on the moon. And when I say we, I mean, 4 of us in here.
Oh, did you see that like solar or maybe it was like lunar eclipse or something that happened like recently, like on the 14th? Did anyone see that?
No, I did not.
I heard about. I didn't see it, but I heard about it so much because in like where in like Mexican culture or whatever, they're like so superstitious. So that like we got so many calls from like everybody in our families, like telling us they said that for my girlfriend to protect herself and the baby, she had to wear like a red ribbon with like a safety pin on it or some shit around her stomach. And we were just like, all right, bro, whatever. And we don't believe in that shit, But so many people call us about it. That's the only reason I know about the eclipse, but I didn't actually see it.
Yeah, it was going from the California side to Texas and to Mexico area, something like that.
Interesting.
So like in New York, you couldn't really see him. I don't know. I was sleeping during that time.
Yeah, I always miss things like that too. Like I'm always like sleeping. Like when there's like earthquakes and shit like that, I'd like be sleeping and be like, "Oh man, did you feel that earthquake last night?" I'm like, "What earthquake?"
Yeah, same.
I've probably only felt like one earthquake in my entire life. Like all the other earthquakes are always like I hear about it the next day or something like that.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most, just like the thought of it, like what would you guys say is the most terrifying, how do I put this, like,
Idea,
no, the
thought.
most terrifying thing from like Mother Nature, like example, like tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, like
Oh,
things
like
that.
natural disaster.
There you go. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you. What would you say is your guys' like what would be the worst to you guys? Like what's the most scariest thing?
A tsunami. I'd be so fucking terrified of drowning.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, tsunami.
Like a tornado, it's like, all right, whip my shit around. Hopefully, I'll get knocked out, maybe not feel it, wake up, and just be like, well, fuck. Or, you know, get buried under some shit, dig my way out. Takes a couple days, but I'm fine. You know, whatever. But, like, a tsunami, that's literally everything. You're underwater. Hello, Poseidon. Like, I don't belong here. I'm gonna die because there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to, like, get through all this rubbish that's washing over the top of us and, like, make it to the top of, like, this
Yeah.
big ass new body of water. Like,
And imagine seeing it coming too, like this fucking huge.
nothing you can fucking do
Yeah,
about it.
like that's fucking scary as shit, dude.
Can't
me,
hide
it's
from it. You have to just sit there and take it. Like,
just sit there and take it.
bend over. Hi. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been through any kind of natural disaster like that. I really don't know.
Yeah, because
Where,
the closest thing
where,
you
where my
guys get over there is
girlfriend's.
California sunshine, right?
Yeah, when it gets 80 degrees, that's like a natural disaster for us. And where my girlfriend's from, they're prone to like hurricanes and flooding like fucking 4 times a year.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. But no, I've never experienced anything or seen anything. I feel like maybe either, like she said, either a tsunami or like a tornado. Because I feel like it would be like the scariest thing that could happen if I was like inside of a house and the tornado just ripped the roof off of the place. I would be
Yeah.
fucking terrified.
And I've heard stories from people that have gone through like tornadoes and survived it. Like they hide in their bathtub or whatever, and they said it sounds like a fucking like when it goes over the house or whatever. It sounds like a fucking train, dude. Just like it's just crazy, dude. Like that'd be terrifying as shit, dude.
It's super loud rumbling. Like, we had a tornado touch down up by my mom's house, and like where it touched down like 6 miles like south of our house, but the funnel clouds were forming above our house, and we watched them form and start spinning and head that way, and it was just fucking insane because it dropped down on its way just right on the outskirts of town and wiped out a whole little like area that had a couple little houses here and there. It was nuts.
Oh.
We've had a lot of tornadoes. I don't think we've ever gotten an earthquake over here. But I know we get tornadoes. We get some pretty bad like thunderstorms and rainstorms, but not like super hardcore flooding. Like, I know some cities and towns have had it happen before, but otherwise we don't really go through too much here. I mean, honestly, snow gets to be more of a bigger threat to us than anything. If it's
Actually,
super heavy and falls too heavy too fast.
what do you guys think of like whirlpools, like big ass ones that are like deep and you can't even like as you look down there it's just dark. What do you guys think about those?
I'm afraid
don't-
of the ocean, so I don't know. I
where
wouldn't
it
go out
goes.
there.
Hell yeah, I would touch my toes in the ocean, but like I would never actually go swimming in the ocean. Fuck no. Abso-fucking-lutely no. Nope.
Even the Pacific Ocean?
Don't matter what ocean
Any-
it is.
Any large body of water.
It could be the same ocean that contains SpongeBob's house. Like, I don't care. I ain't going.
What if you're on a boat, Infinite? Is that
No,
alright?
no, I wouldn't go. I've never been on the boat, but I wouldn't want to.
Like not
Like
even
even in video games, it scares the shit out of me. Like I was playing GTA 5, and you know how you can go in the ocean,
uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
and I remember I heard whale sounds, and I got creeped the fuck out. And I
He's like,
stopped
turn
playing.
this shit off.
Yeah,
Xbox, turn off.
I didn't even save what I was doing. I just turned it off. I was like, yeah, no, fuck no.
Wait, so what about like when we were playing Valheim and we were on the raft? Was that kind of creepy too?
Well, I didn't get to see under the ocean, so I was okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's
so
crazy to think how much, like, ocean and water is on this earth that has not been discovered, or what's lying beneath it or
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
That,
that's
I
what
think, is
scares
really
me because you
freaky.
don't know what's down there. Like nobody knows what's down there. It's like the creepiest thing.
Yeah, like people creepily like disappearing from certain areas. Like, yeah, you got like cool shows like River Monsters, but River Monsters and stuff like that, it only covers shows where they could figure out what it was. But there is
Yeah.
shit out there where people have disappeared from, bodies of water and stuff, and no one knows where the hell they went or what happened. And it's
Yeah.
weird. It's freaky.
Yeah, like even in tourist locations, it's like you can deep dive into places and stuff like that. And there's like areas where they're like, do not go over here, and people will do anyways, and they'll slip in through these rocks and then they just disappear, and they just never are seen ever again. It's fucking crazy. It's like, where do they go? Do they fucking swim through a black hole or into another dimension or something? Like, it's kind of
Right.
crazy.
And then when I think about stuff like that, it makes me really think about like how like creepy everyone made like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
It's like, can people actually like go through it and like scavenge the area, come out and actually tell about it? Has anyone?
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird. Ships and boats and shit like that just randomly disappearing without any kind of trace, I think is just weird.
Yep.
Same with like those documentaries with like planes going missing and stuff and not a trace as to where they went or nothing.
You guys remember? Well, it's not like an old story. I think it happened this year or last year. The submersive that went underwater to go look at like the Titanic and shit like that, and then it imploded.
Oh yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fucking sad, dude.
and it was.
Like
Yeah, but at the same time, they had
instantly
to have
fucking-
known the pressure was not suitable for their submarine. Like, I mean, they test that kind of stuff before they dive.
Yeah, but
So it's like,
the guy disregarded all that though. That was the whole thing, is that he, like, people were telling him, like specialists or whatever were telling him, like, oh, don't do it, and he looked at it as that they were getting in the way of like innovation, so he just disregarded all of it, and then he just went down anyways.
then I think him and everyone on there is stupid and, I mean, kind of good riddance, because if you're dumb enough to like not listen to people that are going to tell you what's going to happen, then you're kind of choosing to accept the outcome at that point. So
Yeah, and the thing is, they paid a lot of money to be in there too. They paid like $250,000 per person. I think there was like 5 or 6
Yeah.
people in there. That's crazy, dude. Oh.
yeah, that kind of stuff's just freaky to think about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kind of makes you wonder, like, how much stuff is out there that has yet to be discovered, and it kind of makes you wonder how close we are to discovering new shit that's just gonna be even worse than what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you kind of wonder if, like, life as we know it could just end at any time.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that's something I try not to think about.
Yep.
So what's up with this game you guys have been playing? Fucking Disney something racing?
Disney Speedstorm, you gotta play. I'll hop on
What
right
is
now
it?
and stream just so you can watch it.
Is it like Mario Kart but with Disney characters?
Essentially, yeah.
Yes, but it's actually very different, and I think that it's better. I personally think it's better. Anybody else in here that's played Mario Kart that plays this, let me know. But I think it's actually better than Mario Kart, because it's
Yeah, I was
Is it on
watching.
PC only?
no, it's on
No,
PC and console as well. It's crossplay.
it's on mobile too. I think I saw too.
Yes, but apparently it's not available in the U.S. for mobile yet. Apparently it's like,
Oh,
yeah, because Shaggy tried to download it on mobile and it said that it wasn't available in his region. And when I looked it up, I guess it's like available in Spain and somewhere else. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that it wouldn't be available in the US, but I mean we get it on every other major platform, so I guess that's probably better. Oh, it's on Switch too. But Infinite, I don't know if you still have a Switch actually, but
Yeah,
that's
I
an
do.
option.
I still have my Switch.
You have everything but a PC.
expected
Yeah.
November 28th.
Yeah.
Oh, so right now it's just pre-order. It says
For what?
for Disney BeatStorm on iOS.
Oh, on mobile. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's free.
There is a handheld I want to buy. It's called the Lenovo Legion Go. I want that.
The hell is that?
It's like a Steam Deck, but
From
it's
Lenovo?
different. Yeah, from Lenovo.
Oh, I didn't hear about that one. I
It's
heard
gonna
about the
be,
Asus one.
it's
Is it
gonna be
Asus that made one? It was like an all white one or something like that. I think it was Asus that made that one.
yeah, it was. It was
Or
Asus.
AMD? Or maybe AMD is also making one. I don't know. Then they're making a fucking shit ton of those things, man.
Yeah, like
Handheld
every
computers.
company is making one.
Yeah. I forget which company it was. I don't know if it was AMD, but one of them like made it like a April Fool's Day joke, and then people actually were like excited about it, and they thought it was like real. That they actually went in production and started making them.
And that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the reason I like the Lenovo one is because it's kind of like a Switch. You can remove the controllers, the Joy-Con things, and you
Uh
can
huh.
make an actual physical controller.
Oh. And it plays like
The
Steam games or what?
resolution is, huh?
It plays Steam games.
Yeah, yeah. It can do Steam. It can do Game Pass. It can do PlayStation Remote Play.
Nice.
It was it the you can it goes the refresh rate goes up to 144 hertz. Let's see.
That's pretty good. 144.
What is it run on?
But yeah, Infinite, you should definitely play that Speed Sword game with us. It's pretty damn good, man.
Yeah, and in order to like join up into being able to join like a private track to play like just with friends, you have to go through the starter circuit and complete the three collections, the three chapters, and then that'll put you at three collections, which then it'll unlock everything else for multiplayer.
And it really doesn't take
Okay.
that long. It takes if you just sit there and do it, it takes an hour or less. Apothacon did it in less than an hour. So if he could do it in less
Yeah,
than
and
an
it's
hour,
a
you
Apothacon.
yeah, you with
That's
how long he takes to do anything, if it took him only a single hour to do it, like it'd probably take you 30 minutes to do it. So but it's worth it. But when you're playing it, it's fun. It's not like you're gonna be just do it just to like, oh, I gotta get this shit over with. Like it's actually fun, and it obviously it kind of like shows you how to play the game because it's different. Like you pick up power ups like you ride like like Mario Kart, but the difference is like every character has its own different power ups that it can get. So like not everybody will have the same pull of stuff. So every character is like different. So they all have like their own
okay.
ultimate skills and like a combination of three different types of power-ups that they can get. What's cool too is like each one also has like a normal version of it and a charged version of it. So you can make it, you can use it as its normal way of using it, or you can use it as the charged way of doing it. And some of them are like pretty different in how they work too. So that's why I like it
There,
because
Okay.
it's
Infinite, if you're able to see my screen, I
more
can show you more or less what it looks like.
yeah, it's like a little more strategic than Mario Kart. Not to say it's like some crazy science shit or anything like that, but it's more strategic than Mario Kart.
So when you get loaded
Okay.
up and stuff, like generally like for your single player, you have your starter circuit and you'd go in here and you have to complete your Mickey, Donald, and Goofy chapters, and then once you complete them, that's when under multiplayer, that's when regulated, private track, and local free play come available as once you get through those three collections. And then each
Oh, it's a free game too.
yeah. And there's a lot of different characters, and each character has different abilities. Like Supah was saying. I want to
How do
know
you
if you're able
unlock
to...
those? How do you unlock the characters through like levels?
Yeah, so as you go through, like, for example, like, as you go through the starter circuit, you'll open up reward boxes, and at that point you can then, like, level up those characters in the circuits, and then they give you shards to where once you earn enough shards, you unlock characters. So going through, like, your limited events, season tours, and starter circuit, all that stuff will get you, essentially more reward boxes to collect the shards to open more collections, to unlock more
What up,
characters.
Mulan?
Yeah. Mulan's pretty good. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I have her at level
fucking annoying,
14
dude.
right now. Donald's actually my highest at 15, along with Jasmine. And then I just got Meg, but otherwise, yeah, there's a lot of characters.
Don't use Mickey Mouse. Infinite, don't ever use Mickey Mouse.
Well, why? Is he your player?
Dude, he
just kind of sucks.
Dude, listen, his skills are literally the only one like that I know of, at least, because I've tried a lot of the characters, and he's the only one that actually, like, when he uses his ultimate, it actually helps your opponents. So he does
Yeah,
this
because
thing.
they like
really?
catch up with you. Yeah.
Yeah, he does this thing where, like, I think his ultimate, right? He uses it and it like, it speeds him up, so he's like faster for temporarily. But he leaves this musical trail, and if you're on the musical trail, then it makes you go faster.
Oh wow.
I think Moonshine was using him yesterday, and I think Snake was like, "Oh, thanks, Moon. Now I caught up to you." He says, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Cause your skill helped me speed up faster, and I passed you." He's like, "What? It does that?"
Wow.
That shit was
so-
elevated. Yeah, don't use Mickey Mouse.
Is anybody here getting the Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah.
Oh, right here. So Infinite on my screen, I finally found their powers. So like Mickey, his power number 1, his main power, is he activates a musical speed boost for a very short period of time, leaving a trail that speeds up racers who touch it.
Wow.
It's fucking stupid.
And then
What's his
once it's charged, you become invulnerable and activate that musical speed boost again. It leaves a trail for racers who touch it, making them invulnerable too.
What the fuck?
So it like
It's
boosts
fucking
his
stupid, right?
opponents.
And it's not like there's like, as far as we're aware, there's no like team battles that you can do like 2v2 or anything like that. You know, then I could kind of see it being beneficial, you know, but at the same time, it's like that still doesn't stop your opponents from using it too. So
Wow. Okay.
when I read that, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna maybe level up Mickey Mouse because, you know, he's cool, right? And then when I looked at his power, I'm like, I read it like 8 times. I was like, no way am I reading this correctly. There's got to be a typo here.
Yeah. Hell no.
Buzz Lightyear is really good. Fucking Woody's really good too.
Yeah, so like Mulan, she launches a stream of several explosive fireworks that shoot forward and stun opponents. And then when it's charged, it launches a very slow guided rocket that shoots backwards and it stuns.
That's
then
fucking
she's
annoying, Molly. Just
the
don't
hack
even-
power.
God damn it,
So
Yeah.
I
what
hate
this
that
does is you throw a fast guided projectile forward and it bounces off walls and disrupts the first opponent it hits, making them see everything mirrored.
dude. Yeah, so like
And
your
then-
left would be right, your right would be left. Like, it's basically that's what it does. Like it fucking throws you off like crazy, dude.
And then you can have it where it's backwards and you create a wall behind you that lasts for a short period of time and disrupts any appointments that drive through it, making them see it mirrored. And then when it's charged, you can throw it slowly forward to where it does the same thing. And then speed boost, and then there's firepower, and then blocking. Which the blocks are pretty much the same with like firepower.
Do you have a Willy Infinite? Do you guys have a favorite Disney character?
Probably like Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. What else is there?
Not
Can I see all the characters actually? Let me see the
Show
beat.
him Buzz Lightyear, Molly.
I
Calculate my-
will create like a race so then I can.
Oh, you're right, because you don't have it unlocked, so you technically can.
Yeah, but it's not a big deal.
Oh, so when you career race, you can play anybody?
Yeah, if you do
Yeah,
private, you
so
can do anybody.
they'll have guest racers so you can try all of them for
Sparrow?
free.
Mess with the shepherdess, you
So
Check-
here's Buzz
Dude,
Lightyear.
wait, go back to that guy, the fucking black and white, that guy, Pete. Wait, I'll wait for Moon to come back. That guy's fucking toxic as shit, dude.
Whoa, what did you do?
So his thing is he throws random fucking like, it looks like, to me it looks like pizza discs all over the ground, like everywhere, like just in front of him, like every fucking where, right? And anybody who runs over them gets automatically stunned, and it puts it fucking everywhere, dude. It's like almost unavoidable to like miss it. It's so fucking annoying. And it goes on for like 10 seconds, dude. It just keeps fucking appearing all over the fucking road.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see that it's blue. Does that mean it's like rare or something? Or... Like
So
purple?
each color has a different ability. So like your blue abilities are your speed boosters, your green is like your block and defense, your red is like your firepower, and then you normally have another ability. So like Mickey has like the reverse power on him. Goofy
No,
does
I meant
too.
I meant like the color. Like you see that like corner on the top right side. What is those?
Mhm.
Is that a
Are
rarity
those like
thing?
the rarity? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There, maybe
It might
they're
be
rare.
actually, because
It could be based on like a pack that you might want to get or something. I'm not sure.
oh, maybe those are the shard colors. Maybe, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, but yeah, show
Pigment?
him Buzz Lightyear real quick.
So I can't bring up his powers. It
You can.
doesn't let me.
You left stick.
No.
Press down your left stick.
Oh. So his rocket boost power, Buzz puts a giant firework rocket on his back, launches forward, receives a major speed boost for a long period of time. If he collides with anyone during the boost, it explodes. It explodes and stuns everyone nearby. And
That's
then
pretty cool.
when it's charged, it goes backwards.
Yeah,
And
the
then,
normal
you know,
one is so good, dude. It's so
shield
fucking
and firepower is generally the same. Same with like these little blasts and then a speed boost.
Unlock the racer, get shards.
good. I think you would, Willie. I think you would like Buzz Lightyear. He's actually really good. He's a very aggressive.
What does Woody do?
Oh, Woody is good too, bro.
They don't call me Sheriff Speedy for
My,
nothing.
Woody's my girl's favorite character. So if she ever saw me playing this game, she'd fucking complain to have me play as Woody.
So his normal ability is his drawstring lasso. So that is where he will throw a lasso forward, dash longest distance if you hit an opponent, or dash an above average distance if you miss. And then when it's charged, he spins it around them, and if anyone comes in contact with it, it stuns them.
Yeah, and the lasso throwing to infinite, like you can, it doesn't have to make contact with the racer. It can just hit the ground or a wall, and it'll pull him towards it. And it's like a really nice way to like to close in the
Throw
game.
your opponent off, yeah, throw him off track,
It's
and
really
then
fucking
catch
good.
up. But yeah.
So this is on Steam that you can get it on? Is it on
Yeah.
Xbox or?
Get it, Willie?
It's- It's on Xbox, it's on Switch, it's on Steam, it's on PlayStation, it's on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now on PlayStation, but it's gonna take me like an hour and a half. So I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Is it? It's not that big of a game, is it?
No, but my internet's not that good, and I have to go to sleep by like 9:30, 10. I work tomorrow at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's right. I forget that you got like sometimes you work Saturdays. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they asked me to go in earlier today.
Wait,
just go into that
you're going in
14.
at 3 a.m. You said? But you're
Yeah.
probably gonna get out what, like at 10 or something?
Like at 8 or 9, I'm only working like a half day.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I get off like around 8 or 9, and then at 10, I have to take my girl to go do some like lab work to draw blood,
Okay.
and then I should be home like at 11.
Isn't the due date coming up?
Pal, I'm
Infinite, isn't it this month?
Yeah,
disappointed.
it's around Christmas.
Oh,
I am
why do I keep thinking it's
grateful,
October, bro? I don't know why I keep thinking it's
grateful
in October.
Just watch me.
No, it's getting close.
Are you gonna take some? Are you gonna take like leave, some time off?
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
we gonna do this?
Yeah, so
Cutting
my
on the
job
schedule.
offers up to, well, I think it's like law or something, but I get
Yeah,
up to like 6 weeks.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna.
Make sure
I'm
you
gonna take
apply for
that.
that thing too, because you get paid partial of whatever your paycheck is, like a percentage of it. Make sure you apply for that shit, dude. Everybody,
Yeah,
essentially
yeah,
everybody's eligible for that.
I've already asked about it, and my job said that I'm eligible for it because I think you have to work a certain amount.
And punctual.
And I have like 2.5 years there, so she's like, yeah, they were like, yeah, you qualify, and then just let us know like 2 weeks in advance before you actually go on leave, and then because I have to get I think my girlfriend's OB doctor to like sign out, like fill out paperwork for it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
And then,
wait, does
yeah,
your
and then-
job pay you too?
No, it's like government EDD.
Okay. Oh, from the state. Okay, I thought you were saying your job was also gives you the other, because some companies will pay you the difference of whatever the state doesn't give you. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, that would be awesome.
But
yeah, no, they don't do
take
that.
advantage of that shit. I think like
Yeah, I think
the
I'm getting,
mother
like,
gets like 3 months
60%.
or some shit, and then fathers only get like half the amount of time.
Yeah, yeah, she gets like 3 months, but she's already on leave right now.
Oh, okay.
So she already started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go get something to eat and stuff. So
Same
I will,
here.
huh?
Yeah, same. I'm gonna